never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Hi, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I am playing Viva La Vida by Coldplay. This is an easy beginner's version, no capo, and we're going to be doing this really cool little arrow system. If ever you've had problems with your rhythm, then this lesson will help you. Let's have a look at the left hand and see how we play it. For this song to sound like the record, you're going to need to put a capo on the first fret. As I mentioned at the beginning, I don't want us to use a capo in this one. I'm just going to keep it nice and easy without one. There are 5 chords in this song. That's it. If you know these chords, then click this link here and that will skip you onto the rhythm of the lesson and the structure. So the chords are C, D, G, E minor and B minor, although we're going to be doing an easy version of the B minor because, as I said, this is a beginner's lesson. We're not going to be doing bar chords in this. So the chords, first one is C. Index on the first fret on the B string. Middle finger on the second fret on the D string. Ring finger on the third fret on the A string. If you don't know the names of the strings, Eddie, A, dynamite, good, bye, Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E. And for this chord we strum the bottom 5. Okay, making sure these fingers aren't collapsed. As you'll see, that's going to change to D. So lead with the index finger on your change. So index moves from here to the second fret on the G string, middle finger on the second fret on the E string, ring finger on the third fret on the B string, and for that one we strum the bottom 4. Okay, and then that then goes to a G. Now I like to do the folk G in this one. So we're going to bring the index finger up to the second fret on the B string, changing from the D. I always show you how to change best from chord to chord. Then middle finger up next to come to the third fret on the E string, and then ring finger on the third fret on the B, and pinky tucked underneath also on the E string on the third fret. You strum all 6 for this. If you're doing a G like this, don't worry about it, it doesn't really matter. I just prefer to have it with this D in there. Okay, and then we're going to go to E minor. So for this, I'd like you to switch using your middle finger onto the second fret on the A string and ring finger underneath on the second fret on the D string. That way, when you go back to C, which you will do, you've got the index finger spare. So the index then comes down, middle moves down, and then ring comes here. So you go C, then leading with the index D, and then G, index finger up, middle, ring, pinky, or you can just do it like this. And then to E minor, don't use those fingers, it may feel easier, but do this, so that you can then go back to C like so. The other chord that we're going to be doing is an easy B minor, and we're going to be changing to that from D. So here's a D. What we do for this easy B minor is we're going to move the middle finger up to the second fret on the A string, and we're going to put the index finger on the second fret on the A string, and then middle finger on the second fret on the G string. Okay, so it looks like that. Alright, and you strum the bottom 5 for that one. Okay, for E minor it's all 6. Okay, so that's all the chords you're going to need. Let's start putting them in order and getting them into the song. So for this lesson I'm using a rhythm arrow system. I'm just going to put the arrows along here. It works like this. If it's a big arrow, it means that you're hitting the strings. So if there's a big or up or down arrow, it means you would be going down, up, if they were together. If there's little arrows, it means you're doing ghost strums, or what I call misses. Okay, ghost strums, miss, it's the same sort of thing. The reason why we do ghost strums is to keep our rhythm sounding like a human and not robotic. Essentially, you will sound very mechanical if you don't learn how to do ghost strums. Okay? So this first rhythm is what we call a 2-bar rhythm. I'll show you the beat. I've written out the arrows here now so you can have a little go. I've put one of the arrows in red, and that's the arrow that you're going to be changing chord. Okay? So the rhythm is this. Down, 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 up, 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 down, down. I'll do that slowly now. Down, miss, down, miss, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, miss, up, down, miss, down, miss. Now you may be thinking, Drew, why am I missing at the beginning there? When you strum and then you strum again, you're still doing a miss as you come to do the strum. Okay? So we're going down, miss, down, miss, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, miss, up, down, miss, down, miss. Okay, then we're going to do the same rhythm for G and E minor. So it's G, hopefully you're following the arrow system there. Where the red arrow is when you're either changing to D or E minor. Okay, so C, D, G, change, E minor. Okay, so that is what you're going to be using throughout all the verses. I used to rule the world. And you can, if you've got your capo on there, you can easily play that along to the track. And you'll hear exactly how many times you need to do things. I'm not going to go into that in the lesson because you should know the song, so you should know that it's just that part for however many times. Okay, so that's that part. Now what I'm going to do just to give that part a little bit more something different is I'd like you to try and do it muted. So we're going to stop the string. So you go. So you can see that my fingers are just flexing. So that means I'm pressing in and letting go. But I'm still staying in contact, so I'm not going, I'm going. Sounds a bit different to this, right? Okay, so nice and short there, just by lifting up and pressing down. So you'd be down, press up, da, da, ba, ba. Okay, so it's like little twitches into the chords. Good, right, and then we're going to go into the chorus rhythm. So, new rhythm here, nice and easy this one. For each chord, it's down, miss, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, miss, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll do that slowly. G. It's the same order of chords, so C, D, G, E minor. Okay, so we're going to be doing that all the way through, and then let's go from the For Some Reason, where we get the B minor in. So, some reason I can't explain. Once you go there, I was never an honest word. But that was when I ruled the world. When Chris Martin sings the when, I'd like you to go to the B minor. So the middle finger up, index finger here. Or if you're a bit more intermediate, you can go full bar forward. But we're going to keep nice and beginner for now. So when I ruled the world, E minor. And then we're back to... Okay, into your verses. The only other bit that I'd like to teach you today, the only other bit that you need is after the second chorus. So that was when I ruled the world. We've got this same chords, but we're going to go, it's not the same chords, it's C. So this is, it's just strings and instrumental, and it's before the whoa, that really cool part. So for that, you're going C, E minor, but the same rhythm as before. C, then D. Okay, so C, E minor, C, E minor, C, E minor, D. And then D again. And then into the whoa, it's the same chords as we've been doing for the beginning of the song. Whoa, whoa. Thank thank you for watching my lesson. If you like this idea with the arrows telling you what the rhythm is and helping you out with your ghost drums, then check out this lesson I made of Riptide by Advanced Joy. You can click here and that will take you to that lesson. That's another one where you've got an arrow system and it's taking you through exactly how to get the rhythm right in the song. I think you'll find it really, really useful. This lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk. You can also check out my website, which is learnguitarinlondon.com. If you click this link here, that will take you through to my website where there is over 100 free guitar lessons, all taught by myself. Not all of them have the rhythm arrow system, but there's a great resource there for fingerstyle acoustic beginner guitarists. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.